Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah. Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. I can make it round the world when it holds in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World.
You're now listening to the Brothers of the Five. At shooting guard, it's your boy, Killer Cam. At small forward, it's Reggie Love. At point guard, C Major. At power forward, Al B. And at center, Mr. Noise, Lloyd Spence. And now, the Brothers of the Five. Y'all know what it is. We back up in here doing our thug thizzle. Doing our thing. Doing what we do best. Create chaos and havoc. But also right and strong predictions and analytics. Because that's what we do here. We tell it like it is. We tell it to you raw dog, but we tell it to you honest. And 9 times out of 10, we probably right. That's Killer Cam over there. That's the man C Major. I'm Lloyd Spence. This is the Five. We're back. Shout out to each and every one of you. Shout out to the Rewatch gang. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let's not even, I don't even know what we're waiting on. Let's jump right into this thing. Let's get back into this thing and do what we do. There is a breaking news, I guess. I guess Jack Del Rio, that's the phone call I'm getting, I guess. Jack Del Rio has resigned. I knew he was arrested on Friday.
Oh, man.
Now, keep in mind, Jack Del Rio was just playing the role of senior advisor for Wisconsin, so he didn't technically have like a major role for them. But he has resigned from that. He was driving, hit a street sign, broke a fence, came to a rest in a yard in Madison, Wisconsin. And it was at 12:35 in the morning. So apparently he was either on that ooh-wee or he was on that yum-yum. One or the other. And so as a result of that, he has resigned. So quick thoughts on that, guys.
Wow, that's a lot, brother. I mean, how is his season going? That's probably why he's drinking, because it's probably helping him out, and his season not going so great. So, I mean, he's a big man.
Wisconsin is currently 5-4, so he's not a great advisor.
Not great. I mean,
every ranked team they played except for Iowa, they lost, and they lost 42-10 to Iowa.
That's probably why he's drinking.
And then they got Oregon this weekend.
And that's probably why he's going to be drinking too.
I don't know. That seems aggressive, Chad. I'm not saying inaccurate. I'm just saying
you got to go against Dylan Gabriel and them boys. So, I mean, he's a big name, so he'll find his way back to the NFL some way, somehow. This is just an easy out, I guess, at this point. So
you need to go counseling. It sounds like you need to go counseling before you do anything. Go figure out what's wrong with you.
Something's wrong.
He's in Wisconsin. That's what.
Ain't nothing open after 12 o'clock, Mama said, but legs and bars. You need to take to the crib, brother. Stop all this foolishness. You old for this.
Aaron Rodgers had to get out of Wisconsin. Devontae Adams had to get out of Wisconsin.
But that was financial reasons, wasn't it?
Hey, he may not have had nothing to do there either. I don't know.
I think it's financial. I ain't gonna hit him too hard, but that's what went down. I just saw the story just a few seconds ago that he resigned. I had already saw that he was having some issues, but I didn't know he had resigned. So he's done. Stick a fork in him, he's done. So there you go. All right. Well, I don't want to depress everybody, so let's just jump right into the show. We're here this week.
Giannis got to get out of Wisconsin.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
That's coming up in the show later.
I bet that slipped.
It's coming up in the show later. But you're right though. Cool when you say it. Right now we got question one. Your best, your worst, your surprise of the NFC, AFC so far. Like we always do, we start with the great Chad Maker. So there you go.
I'm going with NFC first. My best was the Lions coming back to win that game that they had no business winning. They definitely came back and won that. My worst, got to give it to the boys. When your starting quarterback has 45 yards passing, I mean, it is what it is, man. They blaming the sun and all kind of other stuff and the roof. It is what it is. I'm gonna give it to them, man. And my surprise, Washington losing to Pittsburgh. I feel like yeah, I was surprised because Washington, doing good, and I thought they would actually win against Pittsburgh. I thought they had enough with Daniels and everything, so I was surprised on that. Even though Pittsburgh is doing their thing, I was surprised.
Okay, all right. I don't know if I was surprised I was, but okay, all right. Cam, what you doing there, man? What you doing there?
I'm gonna be good today. I ain't gonna stir up no controversies today.
No controversies today. Okay.
My surprise.
Anybody staying this show longer than 5 minutes knows that's not true. But let's go on. Let's see how this turns out.
My surprise was the Vikings, that they barely got past the Jags, because the Jags are terribly one of the worst teams in the league.
They are. And the Vikings played awful, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And somehow found a way to win that game. Yeah.
My worst, my best. I had a toss up, man. And I'm still kind of fighting when I'm going to say this. I'm gonna say the Cardinals. I understand they played the Jets. I get it, but they know what's at stake too. Mm-hmm. They know that San Francisco is back. You know what I mean? So they know, like, ease up off the gas, you may slip a little bit.
That's right.
And that's a tough division too, because Green Bay is pretty good too.
Yeah.
So it's that was my toss up. Had no bias with Kyler Murray playing over there. None of that.
Feels like it, but let's keep moving.
It's not. It's probably more about Marvin Harrison Jr. You know what I mean? Like, can y'all get him involved? Like, he's great. He's gonna be good.
He is great.
But anyway, it's technicality, so I get it. And then probably for my worst, I had a toss up for my worst. And these two guys happen to be on the show right here, right now.
Yeah, tie. It was an actual tie for you.
It was close to a tie.
Because this was easy for me.
So you said the Giants. Absolutely. I'm not saying the Giants.
Okay.
I'm going to go with America's team.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm done.
Wow. It's rough, man. It's a rough world out here. So that was NFC. We just did NFC, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for me, it's easy. The Lions are the best team. And let me tell you why. It's very simple. When you can throw 5 interceptions, have 0 sacks, and still win a game, y'all doing something right.
Yeah.
Y'all doing something right.
Facts.
That means 5 bad interceptions. They were going to light him up on the talk shows this morning. They were all the reporters were already writing their stories for online fodder. And that team said, nah, we got his back. He done had our back all season. We got his back now. And they brought him. Man, I don't know how Texas lost that game. I honestly don't know how Texas lost that game.
Yeah.
I really don't. The surprise of the Saints. I don't know how they won that game. Like the Falcons did everything they could to lose that game.
I know how they won the game because Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins at the end of the day.
I thought he was done being Kirk Cousins. I thought he was going to be you like that.
You know what you get. A spade is a spade.
But he's too old to be still doing this. At some point, Kirk, you got to start being you like that more than you are Kirk Cousins. You Kirk Cousins that thing. You really did.
Hey,
Kirk Cousins. That's out of that game.
Like
I'm just saying he
This is
did.
the state Kirk Cousins.
Like we don't need that Kirk Cousins no more. We need you like that Kirk Cousins.
Hey, old dog, new same tricks.
Well, it's interesting that you said that because that's what we titled the show. We said, it's old team, new guys on old teams, old guys on new teams, and new teams, new guys on old teams, or whatever. But my point is, where is the Kirk Cousins? Where is gold chain wearing, stack of money to the ear Kirk Cousins? Where he at?
T.I. and Quavo was not at the game.
Yeah, what happened, bro? Like, what happened? So I don't know. That was weird that Kirk Cousins up the game at the end. And then let me tell you something. You have to be this week's worst when you lose to the Panthers.
Yeah.
You have to be. They tried to give y'all the game back. They did everything they could to get that game back.
They're trying to secure that number 1 pick.
And the Giants was like, nah, we good. I'm mad. I'm going to tell you what I'm really mad at about that Giants game. I'm mad that y'all got me up at 8 o'clock in the morning watching that Chicago Wolves.
That's your boss.
Yeah.
No, man. This my wife said to me, she said, you really are loyal. I said, I know. This is ridiculous. I need to move on. I should have been done broke up with this team, but nah, I'm still here.
Stay loyal.
But we're gonna get into another conversation here in just a minute. Well, no, we can actually do it now. We can do it now. Just to give you an idea of where I'm at as a Giants fan, as you see, I'm wearing the shirt today because coming out of that game, my head coach, Coach Brian Daboll, finally had an epiphany. And the reporter asked him, and I quote, he said, "Will Daniel Jones be your starter after the bye week?" And he said, quote, "He will be evaluated," end quote. Which is the first step to Benji get out of the job.
That's different from what he's been saying. So that's good.
Yeah. Anytime he starts using words like evaluation, it's a wrap. He scaps.
Because his job is on the line, right? His job is on the line. That's why.
His job is on the line. And he got to go out and prove that it ain't him. And by the way, when we get to question 2, I got a lot to say about that, but we'll do that in a minute. But let me go on.
Man.
Let me go to the AFC. We'll get to that in a minute. But let me go to the AFC. My best in the AFC is the doggone Ravens. And let me tell you why. Shout out to the Bills. They won a game they should have won. I can't take nothing away from the Chiefs. Although they should have lost. Everybody know they should have lost. But if you look at what's really happening with the Ravens week to week, y'all, come on. That's the best team in football. They stared down a dude that almost had 300 yards passing. 300 yards receiving. They stared him down. Now, their defense leaves a lot to be desired right now. And they're hoping and praying that Tre'Davious can help out in that part, and then Kyle Hamilton can help get back healthy coming back next week. So they need them to get healthy real fast and get up to speed real fast. But the offense got no problems.
Thanks.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think they would have lost that game even if the Bengals hadn't missed that 2-point conversion. I think, man, they went down in that second half and scored 4 straight times like it was nothing. And they had a fifth in their back pocket ready for that 38 seconds. And they got it. So I just think the Ravens are playing at a high level right now. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But the defense, their defense got to get it together, or it's going to be another disappointing year for Lamar.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Because your boy done already proved he can score in 13 seconds. I'm just saying, if you got to go to Arrowhead and you can get in a shootout with them, that's true. But if you leave him 7 seconds, he gonna score. I'm just saying, you can't get no shootout with Patrick Mahomes because it don't matter what he got out there. So I'm just saying. Okay, so that's my best. My surprise is the Chiefs because they should have lost that game. There's no logical reason why they should have won that game. They played bad. It looked bad. It was bad. And the Broncos, shame on y'all. But now let me say this. It gives me great pleasure to watch Jim Harbaugh lose that game. Not Harbaugh, but Sean Payton lose that game. I'm very happy about that. I'm thrilled about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be personal for the next 10 years.
Yeah, I'm thrilled that he lost that game. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because not a fan.
You don't talk to us like that.
Yeah, you got your rabbit mind, brother. So I'm very thrilled about that. So I don't have no problem with them losing, but my God, they should have lost. They did not play well at all. Do y'all have any concerns about the Chiefs? Just FYI.
Not until somebody shows that they can beat them. I mean,
No.
They know how to win. So,
well, up next is the Bills, so we're gonna see.
Yeah, that's
we're gonna see. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. They're not paying Chris Jones enough. They're clearly not paying him enough because that defense is single-handedly keeping them in these games.
Well, that's why he held out. He got paid.
He should have held out. He should still be holding out. Whatever they're paying him, it is not enough. Because their offensively, they look terrible.
That was what, last year? He held out beginning, and then they went on the run?
That was this year, wasn't it? It was this year. Or maybe it was last year. Some boys just all run together, but okay. And then my surprise or my worst is this is easy. It's the Jets. I thought y'all had fixed it though. Remember last week when y'all had played who had they played last week? The Texans, and everybody walked away saying, we fixed it. Everything is all better. Y'all had 10 days. 10 days to get ready for this game yesterday. And that's what y'all put on the field? Aaron Rodgers looks old. It looks over. And I'm over it.
Dang. Yeah.
Gentlemen.
I mean, I agree with you. That was my worst. The Jets were my worst. He gonna stop bringing Devontae over everywhere and then just to bad teams.
That ain't cool, man.
That ain't cool at all. So, had my best as the Ravens. I feel like that matchup with Kansas City in the future is inevitable. They gonna square off in the playoffs. So hopefully they can get over that hump. And then like you said, surprise the Chiefs. They find ways to win, even though it doesn't look good. They still find ways to win, and Patrick Mahomes still leading that team. So pretty much on par with everything you said, man.
All right.
I am not.
Okay. What you upset about?
I'm upset about your best team.
My best team? You don't like the Ravens?
No, I didn't say I didn't like the Ravens, but I know how you feel about them. I know how you feel about Lamar Jackson.
Well, that's the difference. But that ain't got nothing to do with what they're doing on the field. Even though he's probably going to win his next MVP, probably.
Yeah, but they don't. Okay. So my surprise team was the Ravens. Now I'm giving kudos to the Ravens because after Burrow threw for what did he throw for last week? Five touchdowns?
First time he threw for 5. You talking about this game?
the game before this one.
It was 5 and 500, I believe. 5 touchdowns, 500.
And so when this game was going back and forth in the trenches, I'm like, this is where Lamar messes up. This is where I don't trust Lamar. Like, just going by history. This is why I don't trust Lamar. And it's like, he stood the test. You know what I mean? He stood the fire. Not only did he, listen, it's hard to say that they played good defense.
I ain't say that now.
No. I'm saying it's hard to say that when you talk about Barrow, though.
Yeah.
Right.
It was done against everybody else, and their corners are not all that great, So I thought Lamar did. I was impressed by Lamar. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it at that before I throw it.
We ain't gotta do that. That's not necessary.
I'm sharing my feelings, bro.
That's your feelings. Those are honest feelings. Those are honest feelings you sharing, y'all.
My worst team was not the Jets, not the Jets. No, it wasn't. My worst team was the New England Patriots. And let me tell you why they was my worst team.
They
dummies. Lose the game.
Losing for what? Like, what are you trying to give him?
He's in Colorado is what I'm trying to give him.
No,
they're not good. They like Drake.
I'm not talking about Drake.
Who they? Oh, Travis.
Yes.
Yeah.
They will.
Come on, what are you doing? You're gonna do all this? You're gonna wind up getting the 4th or 5th pick and miss out? Like,
let's hold on. Let's stay here for a second because you bring up something interesting.
Everybody needs.
Who is more? Who should you want more if you're drafting at the top right now? I guess it depends on the team, but just take the team out of it. Who should you want more, Shedeur or Travis?
I mean, with Travis, you get a 2-for-1, so that's always good.
You actually drafted 2 players.
No, you don't. No, you
What
don't.
you mean? No, you don't.
He's not gonna be able to do that in the league.
He's not gonna be able to do it at
Like
what
he's doing
now.
He can do it just like Deion did it.
Yeah,
but he can do it maybe a little more than Deion did, though.
Not now. The game is too fast. You can't do that.
I think you can. I think you can put about.
And Deion did it a lot. Well, it depends on what team. It depends on what team.
So what would you draft him for? Tell me
what I'm saying it depends on what team, because with the Cowboys, Deion did a lot on both.
So tell me what you would draft him for.
I'm drafting him as corner, like, no doubt.
Okay, so if you draft, and I agree. Let me say I agree. So if I draft him at corner, and then I got about 30, maybe 15 to 20 packages that he could come in on offense, that's a good day for him.
He don't have to play 100. He don't have to play 100 snaps.
He got to play 100.
No, I understand that. I'm gonna play him at 30% of the off. I'm gonna play him 30% of my plays.
There you go. That's all we're talking about.
That's all. Yeah.
But now I'm about to put him in on some red zone. I'm about to put him in on some third downs.
Oh, he got to be in the red zone. He's there every play in the red zone.
Yeah. He gonna play both ways for sure.
Yeah. Just not that's the usage he's playing right now. But
and with all that being said, I'm gonna get Shedeur. Because it's going to start. Everything starts with the quarterback these days.
You got to have a quarterback. You got to have a quarterback.
It all starts there.
Yeah.
You got to have a quarterback.
So if the Giants get the number 1 pick, no. I'm sorry. The Patriots, they dumb. That's my fault. The Patriots, they stupid. I'm sorry. But I got a lot of Patriot fans and the homeboys.
Listen, you speak truth. These words you speak are truth in life here. I don't know, because you got to give Drake Mason help. He don't have nobody to throw the ball to. Right now, he's just throwing the ball to the guy's named Mo, and it's working out.
Yeah.
But it would work out better if he had a Travis Hunter at least every third down, or I don't know.
They need a lot of weapons.
They need a lot of stuff. But I feel you. I ain't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to drop that little nugget in for our fans. Go ahead, brother.
And my best team is a team that I am going to proclaim that I think can beat Kansas City, that I think can beat the Ravens.
Okay.
That can beat Buffalo. And that is the Mike Tomlin Steelers with a quarterback. And I'm going to tell you something. It's something about being there before, and it's something about being able to coach all your players. Like, he is the ultimate coach, and what he's been missing for the last 10 years is a quarterback. Yeah. He's been winning with nothing.
Well,
come on, man.
Literally.
The reality, he's been going to the playoffs and getting a team there with a less than mediocre quarterback.
Let me say something about what you just said, because you spoke some truth there. This game this weekend is going to be very telling, because first of all, it's Ravens Steelers. It's at the Steelers, so that's going to be interesting to see how the Ravens go to that environment and play.
Yeah,
but man, the Steelers got defense, which means your boy is basically.
You can't sit back there.
Well, what I'm saying is, no, I was going a different route. I know what you're going, but I'm going a different route, which is I'm staying with the Steelers. The Steelers got a defense a la Seattle.
Yes.
It's the same formula.
Just don't lose the game for us, bro.
As long as you don't lose the game and you can make a few, which is what he's doing.
Yes.
Just make a few great passes a game, and we good. And Najee is playing his best. He ain't beast mode, but he running well.
Yes.
yeah.
He running well.
Yes.
So I can't really. To me, I'm more nervous if I'm a Ravens fan about the Steelers than I am about Kansas City and the Buffalo.
I can understand that.
Yeah. So I think
They're disciplined.
Well, and they got Mike Tomlin, which, by the way, is the runaway, which is to me is the runaway coach of the year. It's not even close. It ain't close to me. Might be able to say a little bit with Dan Campbell, maybe.
I
think it's Mike Tomlin, bro.
I like Dan Quinn, but okay, we'll see.
But see, Dan didn't know this was gonna happen.
He didn't. That's what makes him a coach of the year. Exactly.
Yeah, it's surprising, but
Would you be surprised if Mike Tomlin took the Pittsburgh Steelers to the playoffs without a quarterback? Would you be surprised?
no.
I've never
They're doing that.
Well, I would be surprised. But you said Super Bowl though, and I'm not 100%.
He said playoffs. He said playoffs. He said playoffs.
No. Earlier you said
it's the team that I think beat Kansas City.
That could be.
No. Don't get it twisted. Hold on. Don't get it twisted. I got Kansas City and the Eagles. We know that. I'm not moving off of that.
That's what you said. That's what you said previously.
I'm not moving off of that, man. No.
Well, championship game then.
Okay, yeah, let's say that then, because Mahomes will repeat.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think they playing with fire.
They can go far.
Yeah, but they got the gas can too, though. So
they got a gas can. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. They definitely got a gas can, but I done seen many a person walk down the street holding a gas can. I feel like they headed that way.
I didn't pick the Patriots to win every year they had Brady. I wish I did now. I wish I did now when he get there. Like, when you beat them, like, would you put your money in Vegas against Brady? No.
I can't say I put my money against Mahomes. I can't say that, but because I like my money. So
I'm just saying I like the discipline that Pittsburgh got. I like Highsmith. I like J.J. Watt. They got a nice linebacker. They cornerback, like everything. And then they also got Cordell Patterson back, which you can do all kinds of stuff. Put him in the spot, running back, all that kind of stuff, man.
And then T.J. Watt is T.J. Watt.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's okay.
Don't do that. Don't be like that.
Hey, is he better than his brother?
Woo! Well,
okay, I'm sorry. That's another.
I don't want to say that.
What?
I don't say what.
Yes, he is. I'm sorry. I love JJ. I will always love JJ. Yes.
He got to finish his career out. I got to see him finish his career.
When the story gets written in the end, I think TJ gonna have the one thing JJ didn't get.
A ring, huh?
Good.
I think so, man. I think so. All right, and then your absolute worst, brother.
I gave it to you. It was the Patriots.
Oh, you done gave us all three?
Yeah. Ravens, Patriots.
Okay. Yeah, got you. Okay. All right, Chad, what you doing?
I gave mine.
You gave it that fast?
I gave mine. I was.
Oh, you did it back to back.
Yeah, I was right after
I
you.
missed your AFC, brother. I apologize. You got to run that back.
I said Ravens, Jets, and Chiefs like you did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I said, yeah.
Okay, I'm with it.
I wasn't moving off that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it. Okay, so you was real smart this week. I like that. Okay. All right. Well, let's get to the real because this is the one I really want to debate. NFL head coaches on the hot seat. Who needs to clean their house? One of them we don't even really have to discuss. We can if y'all want to, but he's just on borrowed time at this point. His old linebacker don't even love him.
Hey, he don't even.
Clean it up today.
Nah, ain't no cleaning that up. You felt how the locker room feel. You the spokesperson for the locker room. I think that's how the locker room feel.
But can I plant another seed for y'all about what Michael Parsons did that y'all ain't nobody talked about on no platform today?
Okay.
He's talking about the players when he started naming.
We was talking about Mike McCarthy.
Uh-huh.
That Mike can go whenever he wants to, and all that he said about Mike McCarthy. Can I plant another seed that y'all ain't nobody thought about?
Go ahead.
I'm not sure y'all ready for what I'm about to say though. There's a certain player on the Cowboys that has not got his money yet. And every time he opens his mouth on his podcast, it appears that he is not. He's always throwing shade at his own team. He threw shade at Dak, not naming him as one of the best quarterbacks in the division. He threw shade at them for not making a substantial selection over or trade or bringing in new players. And now he's throwing shade at the head coach. It's giving off I don't want to be here vibes.
It's giving off I want to go to Washington vibes.
It's giving off I want to go to Washington. Who was the coach? You mentioned him earlier. Who is the coach?
Dan Quinn.
Oh, that's right. Somebody he absolutely loves. I get the sense. It's just me talking, to my fellow friends and my brothers right here. This might be a little purposeful sabotage.
I see it. I see it.
It's only one or two places.
Salt and dirt in the water.
It's only one or two places he's going to go. It's either Philly, where he's from,
which he would love to go there. He loves Philly.
Or he loves the scheme and he loves the coach.
Yeah. I'm just saying. And by the way, let me just say this right now.
I agree with you. What you're about to say.
Perfect in Washington. Perfect. Let me tell you something. If he went to Washington, as a Giants fan, I'd pick them to win the division the next 3 years.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect. That would, because we can't stop everything. So that's a good plug and play. I feel like this might be on purpose. That's just my opinion. But having said that, he may not have to worry about it because I think McCarthy's gone.
Yeah, I think so. I think, and that's why he probably said it because he know he's gone. So he can.
Go ahead.
I'll just say he has free liberty to say what he wants to say because he knows he's out the door.
100%. Who else do you think is on borrowed time?
So you said Dallas?
Yeah, for sure.
Dallas.
It's got to start in Jacksonville.
Doug got to go.
Doug is gone already. I don't know if he'll make the whole season.
Nah, I think he'll probably make the whole season.
I think he'll make it January, and then they'll be like, "Later, brother. We appreciate you."
Well, they got other people. They got other people they want to look through on their coaching staff. That's my thing. That's why I say that.
Okay. Eberflus got to go.
He's gone.
Yeah.
The playoffs, or you gone? They fired your whole staff last year, and they kept you to say fix this.
Which I don't know why.
I don't either.
Sure why you kept it.
Stefanski is gone for sure.
Bye.
Cleveland.
Stefanski is gone.
Yes.
Him and Deshaun gone.
Can I say this? Is this really Stefanski's fault though?
I mean,
how is this his fault? Y'all paid that man. I didn't ask y'all to pay that man. Y'all paid that man.
They still losing regardless.
Okay, but he didn't select that dude. He didn't want that. I don't think he wanted Deshaun. Which brings me to the noise that I'm hearing out of Giants fans. First of all, I don't think a man can be forced to marry somebody and then y'all mad that the marriage ain't working out. He didn't ask for Daniel Jones. He never wanted Daniel Jones. He tried to get rid of Daniel Jones day one of being on the job. And he was told by the owner, you got to take Daniel Jones.
Because they had already signed him to that big contract, right?
No, they had not signed him.
Oh.
But the owner felt pity for him because he's like, we couldn't have messed up this guy any more than we've already messed him up. We at least give him a chance.
And he went out there in the first year and balled.
No, he went out there the first year and Brian Daboll made him look better than he actually was.
Okay.
That's what it was. And to his credit, Daniel Jones, that's who he is. Daniel Jones is the dude that you're trying to kick out the house because you know he ain't no good. But he'll buy some flowers or he'll cook a nice meal or he'll pick the kids up and you're like, okay, I'll let him stay one more day. But he ain't changed. He's still the same cat. He is terrible, bro.
If anybody would know, you would.
He's terrible. Listen, he's been terrible for 6 years. It's time. It's time.
Man.
It's time. Stop doing this to your fans, Giants fans. Stop, John Mara. Stop. I'm looking right to the camera. Stop doing this. This is starting to get Jerry Jones-ish. Like you on that Jerry Jones line now, brother, selling some BS.
Well, you can't. What you can't do is mess this up because you are in position to get a Shadura, a Cam Ward. Like you in position to get that. Like
you right there, man.
Yeah.
Don't F this up, brother. So I think, but I don't think Brian Daboll should be fired. I don't think this is his fault. Now, if you want to fire the GM, I'll stall you out on that. I don't think he should be fired either.
Yeah, but if the GM is fired, if the GM is fired, then Daboll was going too because they both came.
Right, they both gonna be fired. I agree, but I don't think either one of them should be fired. I think they were asked to do something that they probably should have been asked to do. Because this is where the owner got to get out of if you don't know what you're doing as an owner, stay out of grown folks' business.
Boy, you said a word.
Right here,
you said a word right there, boy.
Grown folk business. This don't require old man. This ain't old man business. Grown folk business.
I told you this boy stuff, huh?
Should the Giants GM be fired for the Saquon situation? How it played out?
It looks like it, but I don't think so, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't think this Saquon would be doing this with us right now.
True.
So then we pay this dude $37 million. Now you got $37 million on the books for him, $37 million for Daniel Jones. The problem is John Mara asked them to pay Daniel Jones. That was stupid.
Yeah,
that was stupid. You wasted 2 years paying a dude that wasn't good, that didn't deserve the money in the first place. So. That ain't his fault. Let him do his job. You hired him to do a job. Let him do his job. And so I think you got to let them do whatever changes they want to make during. Now, here's what you got to let them do. Let Brian Daboll coach the quarterback that he wants for the rest of the season. Right? If he starts winning some games, then you know. If they start looking better, then you know it ain't him.
That's how I feel about the Cowboys. That they shouldn't have paid Dak. That's how I feel. Same way.
I'm sick of you in this Dak conversation.
I'm saying they could have been flexible. Got
Dak
some pieces.
is not the problem.
So they should have paid. So Cooper Rush. What if Cooper Rush was starting? What if Cooper Rush was starting this year, Chad? Would y'all reckon be what it is now?
We still had the same opportunity to get a top 5 pick.
So what is the Dak thing about?
I just don't.
What has Dak done wrong that he didn't deserve? Okay. First of all, y'all didn't have to pay Dak this early.
Exactly.
Y'all could have waited him out. So that's on your GM and your owner.
They could have paid him early and still been flexible to be able to make other pieces. They yes, that is on the owner. Yes,
but you didn't have to pay him at all.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Okay, but that's my point. He ain't the problem. He ain't the only problem.
He's not the only problem, but he's a big problem.
I'm not even sure he's the biggest problem.
He's a big problem. Your quarterback doesn't know how to read defenses. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay.
You keep saying he don't know how to read defenses.
He don't.
Yet the dude was a hair away from being the MVP last year.
Man,
I'm just saying. So he understands something.
He understands going to where he needs to go with the ball because he's already predetermined where he's going with the ball.
Okay, so where are you gonna go? That's the question.
I say you find a stopgap Joe Flacco for the year, and then you draft the quarterback of the future. That's like all these other teams find a stopgap, and then you get your quarterback in the next draft.
Listen, man, that's over. Y'all stuck. Y'all
I
in
mean,
a
yeah,
marriage.
we stuck now,
Y'all,
but
y'all in a marriage. Y'all went to couples counseling. Y'all worked it out. Dak is your quarterback. Guess what? In 4 years, when that contract is up, he's gonna have one of the greatest seasons he's ever had, and y'all gonna pay him.
Resign him.
Right? Y'all gonna pay him again.
man,
That's
he
what
gonna,
Dallas do. Dallas
Whole
does
life.
Dallas stuff.
man, he gonna
This
be
is
36 at
whole
that
life.
point.
Whole life.
It ain't gonna happen.
Now, those teams that we just named, I got a head coach for all of them.
Okay, talk to me.
Jacksonville, Kellen Moore finally get his chance.
Yes, I agree.
Okay?
Perfect spot for him.
The Bears, Ben Johnson, who's probably going to be the hottest commodity out there, the offensive coordinator for Detroit.
I've been hearing a lot of Ben Johnson conversations lately.
Yeah.
For
He
Cleveland
was my
Browns,
spot. He was
the
my
Cleveland
spot.
Browns, because of what the Cleveland Browns does, Mike McCarthy, you are the next coach for the Cleveland Browns.
Shout out to Mike McCarthy on the rebound. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Las Vegas, I said that because he's gone. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
I was going. I have him written down
Dang.
here. I said, "Is Antonio in trouble?"
Yeah,
Dang, yes.
he's gone. It is what it is. Sorry.
After 1 year,
He's
That's-
gone. Robert
that's-
Salas, welcome back to the coaching staff. Robert Salas will be the next coach.
Wow.
And who's on that team now? Tom Brady. Yeah. So Robert Salas will be the coach of that team over there. And the Dallas Cowboys, Chad.
Don't do us bad, Cam. Don't do us bad, man.
I won't do that. I'm a realist. Go get your 21 jersey out. Because you may get prime time. Give the people because Jerry gives the people what they want.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
He gives the people what they want. It's either
he did before.
that, and you find a way to get Shadura there.
He did before. He did before. The San Francisco
Sanders
49ers won the Super Bowl, and Jerry said, "I know how to fix that."
Deion Sanders is going to FSU.
It's either there or Florida State. I get it, but I think if you Deion, how do you turn down the Cowboys?
Go to FSU. Go home.
How do you turn them down? How do
home.
you turn down? As good as I love the Florida State, what they can do with Deion, how do you turn down the America's team? It's still that.
But can I tell you one of the reasons? Well, 2 reasons why he would do it. There's only 2 reasons why he would do it. Obviously, number one is that he would be able to coach both his sons because he's for sure going to draft both his sons.
100%.
For sure.
But the second reason is this, and this is the one ain't nobody talking about. Deion is fiercely loyal to his coaches. Fiercely loyal. And they've never had an opportunity to make the kind of money that they would make working for the Dallas Cowboys.
Facts.
That's the reason. Those are the reasons right there.
Yeah.
It ain't about Deion. He don't care nothing about that. But he do care about being able to take care of his people.
100%.
And that's the thing that don't get talked about enough. Those guys, can you imagine those guys went from coaching high school football? Some of these guys went from coaching high school football to coaching college for the very first time. Some of those guys never had college jobs. Some of them never. So now they might be getting ready to coach the Cowboys. It's crazy, but it's possible. So,
But Jerry Jones got to stay out the way, though. With Deion, Jerry Jones got to stay out the way.
well,
I don't know if that's going to happen.
I think
I think that's more.
that's the only way Deion would come.
Right. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think Deion would take the job under any other circumstance. That you got to let me pick who I want. He would tell him, I'm Bill Parcells. I'm buying the groceries. I'm cooking the meals. I get what I want. And I think at this point in his life, Jerry done mucked this up so bad this year. He might be ready to listen.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. Like he
might be ready to listen.
Yeah.
And then don't forget about the G-men.
I was gonna say, you left out one name going somewhere. If Brian Daboll mucks this up for the rest of the season, then his replacement is inevitable.
I have your replacement.
I have it too. We probably think the same person.
And he's bringing his whole coaching staff with him.
Yep.
Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only consolation prize I have to this whole circle.
That's it, huh?
One thing, hey, Because one thing I do know, if we get Bill Belichick, Daniel Jones is absolutely out of there.
He gonna write with Matt Jones.
It is a rapsy scapsy for sure.
It's gonna be some straightening for real going on there.
Slow singing and flower bringing for Daniel Jones. That's what we're talking about right now.
Oh my god!
So I'm okay with that. And then for sure we'll get either Shador or Cam Ward. It'll be one of those.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm 100%.
100%.
So I'm good with either one of them. And by the way, I would love Deion would have no problem with him going to New York if Bill Belichick's there.
That's right.
So
I mean, you already got your running back of the future right now. You good?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
You already got your receiver, and you already got your receiver.
Tyrone Tracy is balling, bro. Let's keep.
He is 100%.
He killing it.
Yeah.
He killing it. So all right, there we go. Question. Wait a minute, hold on. Before we go on, Antonio Pierce really gone.
They can't give him just another year, to figure it out.
Because he ain't got no quarterback.
Listen. Very rare do you even keep the interim head coach. It's very rare that people even do that. And it was so many candidates. I mean, think about it. In the offseason, you got Antonio Pierce or you got Robert Salas. Or I mean, who's the other one that got kicked out of Miami?
So
it's so many people that have this coaching experience.
So right now we're in a conundrum in this conversation because if you're the Raiders, based on what you just said, I can get Shador too.
Yeah, that's Tom Brady's pupil. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I want Shador.
If you're the Raiders and Tom Brady is now have majority ownership of that team, can Belichick work for Brady?
Nah, he don't want to go
Let me start.
He don't want to go to that no more. He ain't running that back.
Belichick's in New York. We know Belichick's in New York.
Yeah, he ain't running that back.
Vegas just needs some receivers. That's all they need.
There's only 3 quarterbacks that I'm interested in at all. Shador, Cam, and the kid from Ole Miss. Other than that, I don't even want to have no conversation.
Dart?
Yeah, that's all I care about. As long as we end up with one of them 3, I'm good.
No free agents?
Nah, I'm good. I don't want nobody else. Who is free agent?
I don't know. I'm just asking. No.
We buying new tires.
We
don't want no retreads.
Is it built for the future?
Yeah, we built for the future.
You don't want Bryce Young?
Yeah, no, I'm good. He can stay in California. They seem to love him in Carolina now. He's the man.
2-game win streak.
Oh my goodness. All right. So the rankings come out tomorrow. It's gonna be a shakeup.
Yeah.
Thanks to the ACC. It's gonna be a shakeup. Thanks to Alabama. Gonna be a shakeup. Who y'all got at the top 4? And who should be moving up the rankings? Who should be moving out? We know Miami's out.
Yeah.
But will they put? I guess they got to put SMU in the 4th spot.
Do they?
SMU is SMU.
No.
Yes.
SMU can't be ranked higher than BYU.
Why? Oh, because they beat them by 3 points.
Because they beat them. Yeah.
By 3 points.
That's exactly why.
Yeah, but the eye test says SMU is better.
The scoreboard says that BYU is better.
Scoreboard said BYU beat them. The eye test said SMU is better.
The standings say that BYU has BYU lost the game.
No, they should have though.
Okay, well,
Indiana ain't lost one either.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda though. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm with you.
Kansas City should have lost too.
I shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm with you.
I mean, but that's your opinion. If you feel like SMU is good. Like I say, we played them last year. We better beat them at home. Like I get it. I've seen it. I know.
So who's the top 4? Same.
Oregon. Oregon's number 2 in my book.
Number 2.
Number 3 in my book. I'm sorry. Number two is Ohio State. I dropped Ohio State out of number 1.
Wow.
I did. I didn't put Bama up there yet. At 4, I got Penn State. And here's why I know why you don't like that. They really don't have an offense like that. Like They win defensive matchups. They run the ball good enough. They make a few passes.
Yeah.
Penn State is not a team that you can see in the national championship unless everything goes right for them. You would definitely, if it was me, you and Chad, we would definitely probably pick Alabama over them because they got more razzle in the lineup. I get it.
Yeah.
Number one overall, though. Golly. And I hate to say it.
Say it. You got to say it.
Longhorn.
I know that hurt. I felt it in your chest. Your whole chest was like,
You see that OU back there, right? You see that OU
I
right there?
I see it.
Right. So don't get
catching on fire right now.
Don't get twisted. Listen, man. Offensively, defensively, ain't nobody trying to line up and play Texas. Sarkisian, Sarkisian is from the he from the Alabama staff, bro. He know how to go get those players, those recruits. He know how to incorporate them in. Go ahead, Chad. Somebody else, please.
I'll go next. We'll say Chad for last year. I got Oregon number one. They ain't lose, so until they lose, you know.
You ain't said it about Kansas City.
I didn't.
I'm sorry. I got
Oregon's putting up the style points too.
Yeah.
They monkey stomping people.
They barely won like two first games of the season. They barely won those games.
And not since then. They've been doing just fine.
No, I agree. I'm just
By the way, I am not an Oregon fan or supporter. I don't even like Dan Lanning. But I get credit what credit's due.
They always have fire a year though.
How the hell we lose Dylan Gabriel?
Yeah. I don't know how y'all messed that up. Texas number 2, for sure. Texas number 2. Indiana. Say what you want. 10-0 is 10-0.
You want to put Army in there too?
I do not.
Okay.
10-0
is 10-0.
Because 10-0 in some places ain't the same. With all due respect to Army.
Yeah.
But 10-0 in the Big Ten is pretty good. And then the final one is SMU.
Oh, God. How do you jump BYU, man? That ain't even equitable.
Because if they play tomorrow, I think SMU would beat them. I'm just telling you. SMU looks fantastic, brother. They look fantastic. I did. By the way, go ahead, Chad. Give yours first, and then I'll give my by the way.
I got Oregon at number 1. I hate to say it, Ohio State at number 2.
Well, y'all having to acquiesce today. The pain I see in these two boxes right now is real.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I need the audience to see the pain that I see. Hold on. This is real.
I know, man.
This is real pain that you see.
I got
go ahead.
Texas at number 3 and Indiana at number 4.
Oh,
just saying, brother.
Indiana not gonna line up and beat Georgia.
I mean, until then, until they get a loss, they're gonna be in there.
So, you keep bringing up BYU. BYU has Kansas, Arizona State, Houston left.
And Houston is a trap game too.
That's very much a trap game. But guess who the number 2 team in the division has left? They have Utah at home, Kansas and Oklahoma State at home. Who is the number 2 team in the Big 12, you ask?
It
is not.
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado.
Let me just say this.
Who's in front of Colorado?
Nobody. BYU. That's it. Or are you talking about in the rankings?
No. That's right, because SMU is in the ACC.
Yeah, SMU is in the ACC now.
Get them, Colorado.
Listen.
Can they win out?
I'm just saying this. If he get that team to the Big 12 championship, you might as well just go ahead and give him the coach of the year. It's gonna happen.
You get the coach of the year, and he's leaving for Florida State.
There are 2 coaches that are gonna be on fire when this season's over.
Indiana that coach won't be there if he's.
Well, I was gonna say, I said 2, but really it's 3. Indiana's coach is gonna be on fire. Because how did you pull that off? Ole Miss's coach is gonna be on fire. Because how did you pull that off?
Lane Kiffin ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere because he shouldn't. He's gonna be in the SEC. He's gonna be the new Nick Saban for sure.
Yes.
You don't think he's going to try to go to the NFL?
No,
that's done for him.
He's finally home. He's finally
home. Just like Nick Saban.
See, he's already gone to the NFL. It didn't work out, so he's fine. Yeah. The only other coach left out here in these streets is going to be Deion, and where Deion lands. Because folks are renting Brinks trucks as we speak to back it up to Colorado through that snow. They put snow tires on chains on the tires to get it through the snow. So, but I definitely want to see Colorado come muck up the whole thing, and I want to see. if Texas can run the table. That Texas A&M game is tricky, man.
It is.
Because Texas A&M will tank every game and then beat Texas. And if they lose, if they beat Texas, if Texas A&M beat Texas, all bets are off for everybody else. Let me just say this: if a 3-loss SEC team gets into the playoffs, the whole thing is a shame.
If a 3-loss who?
SEC team.
Yeah.
The whole thing's a shame.
Yeah, they can't let that happen at all.
The whole thing's a shame.
Why can't they?
Because you can't letting 3-loss teams in when there's viable 1-loss and 2-loss teams. You can't do it.
Strength of schedule.
That's rude.
Strength of schedule.
Nope.
Strength of schedule.
Yes.
Yes. No. Yes.
That's the lie that we want to tell each other to justify. But the truth of the matter is, who controls the rankings?
So if Texas lost another game and Indiana lost one game, Texas is still better than Indiana. I don't care how you put it.
Listen to what I'm saying, though. Who controls the rankings? The CFP rankings. The damn committee.
Okay.
So you can't be the guy to set the standard, then avoid the true reality. Indiana beat 10 teams in front of them, regardless of who they were.
But SMU looks better than BYU.
They do.
You got them at 4, and you put them there because they look better.
A 3-loss.
Florida State was undefeated last year, and it was teams that looked better.
Listen, don't get me started on that. Florida State should have been.
I'm just saying. I'm going by what you just said. I'm saying they look better.
You're not gonna get me off this rock. I'm standing on that
I'm
rock.
not trying to do that. I'm just telling you.
Just like you're trying to move.
Hey, it's a
sham. It's a complete sham. And let's stop lying to ourselves. If
I'm
y'all
going
put
by what you just said.
let's stop lying to ourselves.
Lord, I said, how are you going to put SMU over BYU when BYU beat them? You say, line them up right now. They look better than them. I say, okay, I'm using what you just said.
But Alabama don't look better than Indiana.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Lord.
No, they don't.
Not record-wise.
It's cool when they do it.
I'm just saying
BYU and SMU don't look better than BYU.
No, you just said stuff.
I'm just talking about what Chad just said. Chad just said not record-wise.
See, I'm looking at the facts. You're looking at the fiction. I'm looking at the facts.
Chad just said record-wise. I said, and BYU.
I'm a documentary, and you're a fantasy right now. You're a fantasy story.
No, you're half jet and half giant right now.
No, I'm not.
Right now.
Yeah, Lee.
Give me the color purple fingers. You gotta knock it out. All right.
I get it. I mean, that's why we got a playoff system now. I get it. Okay.
Damn, you put that 3-loss team in. It's a sham. All right, let's keep going.
That's crazy.
Right now, it's not a problem because Alabama's only got 2 losses, so we ain't tripping. All right. Listen. We got a 4A and a 4B question today because I couldn't avoid this question. Man, there's some injuries out there, people. Some bad ones. And I didn't even hear about the Jimmy Butler one until right before the show, so I apologize. Should have had that one in. Jimmy Butler, Miami, got an ankle sprain.
Ooh.
It looks like AD's is not as bad as they thought it would be. I haven't got the latest on that. Cam, if you can look for that while I'm talking, or I'll look for it when you start talking, however we want to do it. But KD's out for at least 2 weeks. Ja's out for at least a week. Zion is out
Indefinitely.
maybe a couple of months. And Chet Holmgren is out maybe the rest of the season.
Golly.
Whose injury is the worst?
And the Cowboys signed Will Greer.
No,
I'm sorry.
why you do that? Why you do that?
That's my
That's
fault.
late breaking news.
That's like an injury too. Like that's an injury to the Cowboy fans. So okay.
It is an injury.
What's up?
For sure.
Man.
This is easy for me. This one is so clear and easy for me.
Okay.
Because the team with the most potential to actually go to the finals in this group here is Holmgren and the Thunder for me.
Yep.
So that's
Yep.
I think that's
That whole team has been off.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I agree.
But let me say this. And y'all think I'll be picking on this dude, and I'm really not. And if you really listen to what I'm saying, I'm not picking on him as much as I'm picking on New Orleans. They have to decide what they want to do with him.
Yeah.
And they have to decide right now. Stop mucking around with this and make a decision. You can't keep him and Ingram.
Yeah.
It's got to be one or the other. And let me also say, matter of fact, the only reason you're keeping Ingram is because of him. But I think while his value is still a mystery to people, you got to make a trade. Stop playing around with this situation. Because the only thing listen, it's clear he don't work in y'all system. Because in y'all system, y'all want him to do everything. Y'all want him to be the point guard, the center, the power forward, chief bottle washer, take care of the floor at night, turn off the lights when he leave, get the water ready in the morning. Y'all got him doing everything. And that's why his hamstring can't stay strong. Because he's trying to do everything. At some point, y'all got to make a decision.
I agree.
And this is, I hate what y'all have done. I hate what the Pelicans have done to him. I hate it. Because all you really need him to be is the bully.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't need him starting no breaks. You don't need him at least dribbling and starting the breaks. Now,
You got a point forward. You got Brandon Ingram. You got this point forward.
You got plenty of people that can go start the break. If you want him to outlet, that's fine. But you don't need him dribbling the ball down the court trying to make plays. You don't need him trying to make spin moves that's stupid. The way you've used him is just stupid, New Orleans. And it's time to knock it off. Let that man free Zion Williams. That's where I'm at now. Free that man. Or in the words of T.D. Jakes, loose that man and let him go.
Oh, man.
I'm sick of New Orleans, bro. I'm sick of them.
It's
that
definitely
man had more injuries in 5 years than I've had in my entire life.
It's definitely the worst place for him to go at this point. That was just like, I don't know, career suicide, I guess, because didn't untap his potential at all. So, but I don't know if he goes somewhere else, if that's going to even happen either. I think it may be a little bit too late.
Let me tell you something, Chad. He'd be a perfect Nick. Perfect. Because they got a point guard. All he got to do is go down in the paint and bully everybody. He'd add 5 years back to his career just being a New York Knick. He'd add 5 years in his career being a Warrior. Because he ain't got to do nothing but just go be a bully inside. Join Draymond and be a bully inside. You ain't got to shoot threes. You ain't got to do nothing but just be a bully inside. He need to go somewhere where he can limit his role to what he does best. I don't need you doing all this other stuff. And I'm sick of them. I am really sick of the New Orleans Pelicans and how they have mucked up that man's career.
Hey, the same owners are the Saints owners, so
that dude did exactly what he was supposed to do in this offseason. He lost. Now he's still heavy. 270 is still heavy, but he's still heavy. But he looks better, and he still looks strong, and he still pulled his hamstring.
How much weight did he supposed to lose? How much weight did he lose?
They didn't say, but if I had to guess,
5 pounds.
Probably 7. That dude looked like he's about 320, somewhere between 320 and 340. Easy.
Tough.
So I hate what they've done to him. I really hate it.
Yeah.
But the answer to the question is homeroom for sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we go to question 4B. So now we got front runners and returning kings. Who do you believe in the most? The front runners right now seem to be the Thunder, though I think that's pretty much over at this point. But the Cleveland Cavaliers, man, who's balling better than the Cleveland Cavaliers right now?
Yeah, how long can they keep that up, man? How long can they keep that up?
Well, I'm gonna say this, brother. They seem to be mastering Kenny Atkins' system.
Yeah, they scrappy, bro.
No.
They look like a totally different team.
Yeah, for sure.
We ain't seen this Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
I can't wait for them to play Celtics. I thought they ain't played them yet.
They beat them.
Yeah.
When they played the Celtics?
They beat them and they hit the Warriors.
Friday.
And they beat the Warriors too by
I don't think they played them yet.
I know they beat the Warriors this
I think they beat them. I thought they played them and beat them.
I'm pulling it up now. No, they ain't played them yet. They ain't played them yet. But they done played pretty much everybody else. Milwaukee twice, beat Milwaukee twice. The Golden State Warriors, the New York Knicks, the Lakers. They dusted us off.
What?
At home. They beat us pretty good, bro.
Wasn't even close.
Right. Beat us pretty good. They don't play the Celtics until November 19th.
But they have everything. They have size. They have skill players.
Without Porzingis, I don't know how the Celtics beat the Cleveland Cavaliers the way they're playing right now.
I do.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna use your stuff once again. That damn defense at the top of the key.
They better play some tight defense.
That's cool. You got the right two people up there.
Well, listen, that's the cheat code that they're gonna have to use because it feels like Cleveland can match them defensively. It feels like they can.
Hold on, slow down now.
I'm just saying, man, they look great. They look great. They look outstanding right now.
That's tough, but okay.
We tried to pronounce the Nuggets dead last week. That didn't work. I still don't know if I believe all the way yet, but they look good last night.
Was Westbrook actually playing good over there?
He put up 29 last night. Sun shines on the dog behind every now and then.
Yeah, he did something the game before that too, though.
Yeah.
I think they just faced a team that hadn't jailed yet.
Yeah, who they play? Who did the Nuggets play?
I think the Mavs. Right?
I didn't know who they played before I declare them all the way back.
I think they played Chad other team.
They played the Mavericks.
See, and the Mavericks ain't there yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't jail yet. Yeah, so they got.
I know. Clay and Draymond finna play each other.
And Miami ain't there yet either.
Is that game today, Chad, or tomorrow?
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. It's San Fran.
That's gonna be fun.
You got to give Clay a standing ovation. You got to give him. You got to take care of Clay.
Got to do the video.
Yeah, they gonna do the video, all that stuff.
Yeah, you got to have a whole moment.
I think Steph gonna speak and all kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta have a moment for him, soften him up, and then beat him by 40.
Yeah, that's the plan. Shoot.
Yeah. The Nuggets have beaten. They're on a 5-game winning streak. Beat Utah and Toronto, which everybody's doing that these days.
Yeah.
They beat OKC by 2. They beat Miami, and then they beat Dallas by 2.
Barely squeaking by.
But see, I think that's the deception because Jokic had to put up 39. What was his numbers last night? 39.
He had a triple-double, I think. Yeah.
It was something ridiculous. It was like 39, 16,
and 11,
18,
I think.
Or something ridiculous number like that. Hold on. Let me pull up his box score real quick because I want to give y'all the accurate.
Him doing that.
It was 37, 18, and 15.
him doing that though, getting older, it's not going to be able to sustain. You think?
Well, it ain't gonna be able to sustain this year. Like you can't. You got to get because here's the stat that everybody's gonna walk away with that stat and that. But here's the stat. Russell had. Oh, he didn't have 29 last night. It must have been the night before.
Yeah.
Last night he had 6.
Why you look like that?
6 in 20 minutes.
Wow.
That's the Russell I know.
Like you said, sun shines on dog. Yep.
What about 19-16-10 though?
When did he have that?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was LeBron. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say that didn't sound like Russell.
16 assists.
Yeah, I don't think Jokic could sustain that.
I don't think he can either, and especially when you're not gonna get nothing out of your bench.
Facts.
So I think they're in a lot more trouble than the record indicates. But we'll see how the season unfolds. It's just November, y'all. Let's all calm down. But I like where Cleveland is. Boston looks good. Surprisingly, that's it in the East. Ain't nobody else looking good in the East. The East is down this year.
Yeah. Not even the 2 lottery teams, Washington or Atlanta, are doing anything with their draft picks.
Well, because their draft picks are terrible.
Yeah, that was terrible
They
scouting.
had one good game, and that's it. And that's probably gonna be it. So, no, I'm not impressed by any of that. Do y'all believe in Phoenix?
Yes.
Not without KD.
Let me tell y'all something about that doggone Killer Cam. That ninja is loyal. He loves him some KD. He believes in KD deeply. And I ain't mad at him. Now he out for 2 weeks.
Hey, Lord.
Yeah, talk to me, man.
What, buddy, friend of mine back there in Jersey. See Kobe back there. See all the banners back there.
I see that.
You know, we got D'Lo, we got Hachimura, we got Austin Reeves, we got 2.
Hold on.
You trade all that for KD right now?
You just said it right. We got D'Lo for now.
You trade all that for KD? You traded all for KD right now?
It's a different question.
Let me tell you about my buddy Lloyd.
That's a different
He's
question.
faithful. He's a Laker fan.
I'm a Laker fan, die hard. Listen, would I trade KD for all of that right now?
Yes, you would. I answer for you. Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Because me, you, and Chad can go play with that team, and we good.
Probably.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I don't want to be where Phoenix is.
Okay.
We ain't got nothing past their starting 5.
The difference in Phoenix and us is that we have a leader, a bona fide leader, like on the court and off the court. Like we got one on the sideline and one while the game is going on. We good.
The last game that he played was against Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
And he played against Dallas.
He sure look good.
Yes.
Hold on. We'll tell you how good they look.
How many losses they got? 1?
2.
They got 1.
We know game 1. We know game they lost.
Here's how they look. Here's how good they look. KD had 26. Nurkic had 15. Bill had 15. Book had 13. T. Jones had 17. Great starting 5. Royce O'Neal somehow managed to give them 18. And then the rest was 10. Nobody else on the bench scored. Okay. Nobody else on the bench played.
Okay.
They don't have a bench.
Would you like to go give our stats too?
I would.
Okay.
Because we don't have a bench. Is that what you're trying to say?
Let me know which game. I'll give them to you now.
No, I'll pull it up. Because I don't even want you to work that hard.
Well, I don't need to look.
Let's talk about last night then.
Okay.
Against Toronto.
Okay. I know what our starters did.
Okay.
And Jackson Hayes got what he got because AD left the game.
No, that don't matter. He got what he got. Look at me changing the narrative. I'm only really concerned about one person on this bench.
I mean, y'all bench.
Dalton Kennett?
Bench is fine. I mean, they made contributions.
Who, Dalton Kennett?
Bench is
I
fine.
need to get more.
Yes,
he needs more time.
He's struggling right now.
Rudy was the only person that didn't get above 10 points on y'all starting five.
Yeah, he's coming back from sickness though. We're gonna stall him out. That's a good game. Okay.
Yeah, 6 people in double figures. That's
Whose bench do you trust more, Phoenix or the Lakers? Uh-oh.
I don't even know who's on Phoenix bench. I don't even know who's on.
Can we move on from this? Because I know the point you were trying to make, but once again, I'm dealing in facts. Whose bench do you trust? They don't have
talking facts. Oh, so now you decided you want to talk about facts now.
I've been talking facts.
We're talking basketball, now you want to talk facts. Well, how does SMU jump BYU then?
Yeah, Phoenix don't have the bench LA ass for sure. So
fine, I will put BYU here just for you. Okay, does that make you feel better?
You don't even
roll your eyes.
I don't believe Chad. I'm not.
Nah, you don't believe it. You don't believe it
at
all.
Okay, is there anybody else we believe in that we have not mentioned?
Golden State.
We mentioned Golden State.
Did you? Okay. Make sure.
Did we? Maybe we didn't. We probably didn't mention them like we should have.
Strength in numbers like the old days.
Let's
is this DeMar DeRozan move gonna pan out for them though? Like you already got the point guard that's holding that said he ain't gonna sign yet. You know what I mean? Like, and then you got DeMar making this much money and they still kind of mediocre. Like
there are 3 players in the NBA right now that are essentially ball stoppers and system changers the moment you bring them in. Can you name them?
LeBron?
No. System changers, meaning that they are a detriment to your system. What you think you can do or what you're trying to do. Russell Westbrook is one.
You saying DeRozan is one?
DeMar DeRozan is one, and it's not his fault.
Because he got to shoot, he got to have the ball. What?
But he got to have the ball, and he's a mid-range shooter, which creates unique problems.
Okay, so it can't be Zach LaVine because he's been with the Bulls.
No. The others, I give you the other. The other is Brandon Ingram, and it's not his fault either. It's just his style of game. The game has kind of changed, and he is what he is.
Why do I feel like you throwing shade at me?
I'm not.
Okay, fine. BYU looks better than SMU. I mean, SMU looks better than BYU. You win.
That's all I'm trying to say. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not trying to throw shade. But that's why Brandon Ingram. That's why nobody want Brandon Ingram.
Whoa.
If it wasn't true, that somebody would have traded for him.
Whoa, Lord, don't sit here and say nobody want Brandon Ingram.
Okay,
don't do that. It's got to be right. The matchup got to be right. The price got to be right. All this stuff. Don't just say nobody want him.
And what else has to be right? What else do you have to do when you bring Brandon Ingram?
The fit got to be right.
The system.
You got to change the system a little bit.
I understand. So let me ask
what is Brandon Ingram? What is he?
A point forward.
But what is he essentially though? He can be a point
Small forward.
But what is he as a player? What is he? What does he do? What's his number one skill set?
Scoring.
That's it. He got to have the ball. And when he gets the ball, he's not passing the ball. He's not trying to make a play for somebody.
You saying that with the Pelicans? You saying that with the Pelicans? Because we thought Durant was like that at one time too.
He was that way with the Lakers.
And then we found out Durant, and then he was a rookie. And then we found out Durant can play without the ball in his hand. We found that out.
Hold on, just 1 second. I'm sorry. I apologize. Something came up when you said that because you said he was a rookie. He's been in the league how long now?
I mean, you said he was with the Lakers. I said that because you said you talking about the Lakers.
I'm saying how long has he been in the league now?
Maybe
this is his how many years?
8. 5.
He came in 2016, so that's 8 years.
8 years.
And he's playing exactly the way he played. He's better. He's better than he was 8 years ago, but he's the same player. He has not changed at all.
You disgust me.
Touche.
I hope y'all keep Daniel Jones. I really do right now. I hope he's the future for your team.
Don't you put that evil on me, Cam. Don't you put that evil on me.
I feel like Brandon Ingram needs to go somewhere where he doesn't have to change. He doesn't have to necessarily change his game if he goes somewhere where he doesn't.
And where would that be, Chad?
Sure, I don't know.
Portland.
Portland is
He has no system.
Portland is like
It could have been Philadelphia.
Portland is like the graveyard. It's,
No, Philly. He wouldn't work in Philly.
Why wouldn't he work in Philly? You need
don't-
somebody to score other than Embiid.
Because Nick Nurse don't want the ball to stop.
What?
You know where he should go? I'm gonna tell you exactly where he should go.
Milwaukee?
Chicago,
Atlanta.
Yeah. They need some scoring over there for sure.
They ain't got no system. Might as well bring in a scorer.
They need.
They can play decent defense.
I can see it.
The draft pick ain't gonna work, so why not bring in a scorer?
Can he play next to Wemby?
I don't think so.
But you can't keep Chris Paul forever, though. That's the problem.
You talking to me about Chris? Nah, you shouldn't be doing that.
I know.
Ain't no way in hell you talking to me about CP3. Come on, man. Yeah, it ain't no way you talking to me about CP3 minutes.
I'm talking to you about Chris. I got to bring Chris up in order to make your point work.
Oh man, okay.
Because the only way it works is if in the times he don't have the ball, Chris got the ball, he's giving it to Wemby. Because if Brandon got the ball, it ain't going to Wemby.
Chris will be hurt in 2 weeks.
You know what?
Left groin, you know it. Left groin, the left groin, you know it. Have the 5 ever told you anything wrong? The left groin in 2 weeks. Mark my words.
Chris is going to be healthy all season long.
If
You
he
don't need it.
2 months, that is healthy for Chris Paul. The left groin.
Don't worry. By the time the playoffs come, you ain't gonna see him.
What is happening right now?
This is the 5. We're being truthful.
Factuals.
I think y'all earned this tonight.
Damn.
Y'all earned that today.
Let me get CP3, but please stay away from purple and
Well,
gold.
we were talking about DeMar DeRozan. I think that's the problem. DeMar gotta have. If DeMar gonna give you his 20, he gotta have touches. And
But here's the thing: a team like the Lakers, we tried to get DeMar because that's what we need. That's what we want. A team like Miami tried to get DeMar because that's what they need. That's what they want. A team like Philly tried to get DeMar, a la Paul George, because that's what they need. That's what they want. Some teams, that's all you want,
but see, we score on all 3 levels.
huh?
Our system is to score on all 3 levels. Most teams aren't in the NBA right now. Most teams are trying to score either inside or shoot a 3. And he keeps ending up on teams that want to shoot it, go inside or shoot a 3.
Yeah, I mean he's a mid-range sniper.
He's a mid-range sniper.
Outside of Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
He'd be a perfect Laker. He'd be a perfect Laker. But we didn't get it. So Sacramento got him, and the ball is stopping every time he gets it. They down right now, 10 points to San Antonio.
Yeah. It's all about getting somebody, but you gotta know how to use them.
Well, if you're gonna get him, you got to change what you do. Like he got 13 right now, and it's efficient 13. He's 5 of 9.
But it's Mike Brown. You should be able to do that.
Not really. Not with the system they had because they were
Not with the
inside outside team.
Not with the point guard they got. They can't do that, right?
Well, they were inside outside team before he got there, right? They basically were running Golden State's offense, and it was working.
Yo.
Can Brandon Ingram go to Utah?
Yeah, because they ain't running nothing. They ain't doing nothing.
That's the only reason.
I mean, what do they have other than Laurie Marketing?
That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason.
Nothing.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else. Brandon Ingram can go to any team that needs a scorer primarily, and you don't have a defined system. Like, what does Utah do? What's their system?
I don't even know who the coach is. I just know Danny Ainge is over there running the show.
With 1,000 draft picks.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't be having this conversation in 3 years for sure.
They'll be better. They definitely would be better. But for right now, they're pretty bad. So anyway, I hate to see that about DeMar DeRozan because I actually like D-Rose a lot. But he's stuck. He's stuck in a system that don't fit.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell him. Anybody else? Are we forgetting anybody else? But yeah, your Warriors are back for sure. For sure.
I think Memphis is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
If Morant stay healthy, I mean, I think Edie, for the times that he's on the floor, I think he's very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you got to be careful. You put him in that pick and roll, you may be hurt. You say you better have backside defense. But at the end of the day, though, on defense, and if you run in the zone or something like that, it's gonna be hard to score inside, and you're not gonna get second chance points.
Yeah, you're gonna get those rebounds for sure.
The biggest thing that they've done is they freed Jaren Jackson up. And now he can kind of be a even better defender than he already was. And so that's going to win him. That's going to win at least 5, 6, 7 more games. Just that alone.
John Morant got to stay on the court, though, man. You got to stay on the court, bro.
Ja Morant, I wonder sometimes if his future is not the same. His inevitable future is not going to be the same as Derrick Rose. Because he wants to give you the highlight more than he wants to play smart ball. And he hadn't got that out of his system yet. And this is year what for him? 4, 5? At some point, you got to get that out of your system and start playing smart, intelligent basketball. I don't need you to do 360 layups. I don't need that. That's great for sports talk, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
A regular layup will suffice. I'm just saying that's how ninjas end up on IR for 8 weeks because you done sprained your ankle trying to do something that you didn't have to do.
Some people need the oohs and ahs of the crowd, man. That's what gets them.
He gonna ooh and ah himself into an injured reserve situation. Ooh, you back on injured reserve. You out for the season. That's where he is. I'm just saying, bro. He got it. I don't listen. And I understand he's an impulsive player. Breaking news. Damian Lillard is now in concussion protocol and probably will not be playing tomorrow night.
Well,
that just happened.
Yeah, I think Giannis is going to get moved.
That was brought up by one Cam Alexander a minute ago. I'll just say this, and I'm gonna leave it in Cam's hands. Somebody got to turn out the lights on this experiment. Who's gonna be the last person to leave the room? If I were Milwaukee, I would not allow Giannis to walk without something. And I got Dame Lillard already.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm letting that dude leave the building without getting something. Because it feels like it's inevitable at this point. So,
no.
Is he going to leave? In my humble opinion, yes. Because what have you done is make him stay?
I say all he got to do is ask.
Does Doc keep his job to the All-Star break? Is this Doc's fault?
Well, you know how I feel about Doc anyway, so I'm. Oh no!
Why do you hate Doc so?
I just think he gets too much credit for. Man, that Boston team was stacked. Of course, you're gonna win.
It was stacked with headaches and personalities too, though, Chad.
And he made it work.
No,
Shaq and Kobe weren't easy to coach.
They made it work.
Shaq and Kobe weren't easy to coach. It took Phil. You know what I'm saying? Doc Rivers. I'm just saying that behind the scenes.
Phil and Doc Rivers is two different people.
I understand that, but we talking about Rondo.
All I'm gonna say is this:
Ray Allen, they was fighting.
Several other people tried to coach Kobe too. That didn't work out.
Yeah, Dale Harris, Mike Brown,
Mike D'Antoni.
That's yeah.
Byron Scott.
Yeah, talking
Who
apples.
brought,
and
who put Kobe, under his wing when he came?
I'm just saying it's hard to coach legends, and Doc did it.
Yeah.
Technically, he made the Clippers work too, because their best days were under him.
Yeah.
And now Ty Lue did get him. No, he got him to the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm just saying, Lawrence Fishburne he's all right coach.
wow,
That's crazy.
that is crazy.
I mean,
Shade is real. Shade is real.
that's who played him.
Damn.
That's tough.
All right, we ready to pick our picks. How did we do last week, Chad?
Some did better than others.
Don't do that. Give us the picks, man. How bad was it?
I went 2-5.
Oh,
I think I probably picked somebody I wasn't supposed to. You went Lloyd 3-5. Cam went 5-5. He picked all correct.
so he went 5-0. You mean
5-0, yeah.
I went 3-2. You went 2-3.
2-3, yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all just saying that I'm going against the grain.
you got lucky.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see if I get lucky this week.
Let's see if you get lucky this week. Okay. Well, listen, this week our 5 games. This NBA Cup starts tomorrow, so we got to pick that. Let's come out the gate hot. Mavs Warriors. Who you got?
I guess you may be talking about me because we know who Chad got.
I am talking to you. You know I ain't talking to Chad.
I'm going Mavs.
Mavs on the road. Okay.
Yeah, because
Wow.
Luke on the big stage. That's when he show up. That's when he show up and show out.
That's true.
I think
Give me
it's
the
personal
Warriors.
for Clay. I think it's personal for Clay too. I think Clay may drop 23 points.
Okay. In the we don't need you no more game. Give me the Warriors. Give me the Warriors.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Really, Chad?
We didn't need you to say.
Likewise.
Grizzlies Lakers.
We don't lose at home.
Is
Well,
AD
no.
is AD playing?
He'll be there.
He'll be there.
He'll be there.
That AD and Edie's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
Wait. What you mean is Morant playing? That's what you should be worried about.
Grant is not playing.
That's what you should be worried more about.
John is
AD
not playing.
By the way, Jackson Hayes look like a baller playing next to LeBron James. He
Yeah.
puts this guy in situations to win.
AD and AD
I'm not
gonna be
saying
fun.
he's AD, but I'm saying he's in there. He's playing defense. He's getting the rebounds. He's getting the alley oop, the back door, and all that stuff. So we good.
AD is going to embarrass Edie.
He's gonna embarrass him.
Yeah, it's going to be like, man, I
He's gonna put him in the blender. Yeah,
He's going to drag him out and go around him.
yeah.
He might dunk on him once. All 7-5 of them.
Could happen.
I got the Lakers.
Who you
At home.
picking? You know we're going Lakers.
I got the Lakers at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the car with y'all.
Okay, then. That's all you had to say. Tennessee, Georgia. Georgia is already on the cusp. But I think this is the final nail in the coffin.
I'm going to the team with the better quarterback.
Tennessee. I agree.
Yeah, I'm going to Tennessee as well.
I agree.
Man, I hate agreeing with y'all.
I agree. And let me say this. I want to thank Carson Beck personally. Because I have a feeling he was going to be our next quarterback.
Still is.
I want to thank him for Daniel Jonesing up this thing this season so we can see him early so we don't have to make no more mistakes in the draft. Thank you, Carson Beck.
That's tough.
No, I'm just saying sometimes it's helpful. The more remember them old cartoons, the more you know, the more you know.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. It still might go.
I'm counting.
Still might go to the Giants, but
I'm counting.
There's no way he goes to the Giants.
He won't even go first round.
Exactly. There's no way.
He won't even go first. He has for sure played himself out of the first round and working on the second.
Hey, Quinn Ewers may not be a bad pickup either.
I don't love Quinn. He feels real second, third round to me too.
we're waiting on Archie.
Y'all might be. All right, Washington, Philly. We in the NFL now.
Go ahead and mark me down.
Washington for me.
Cam, you said Philly?
Yeah, of course.
You don't think the young boy ready?
Yes, I do.
You don't think
I
he
do.
learned things?
I think he is ready. But then when you throw in AJ Brown and when you throw in Saquon and then you throw in Smith, you throw in their defense that they've been playing. Yeah, I'm taking Philly.
Can I say something also that has really upset me on both a fantasy level and on a like just because he was with us for a minute. If I'm Saquon, I'm a little pissed off that you keep taking my touchdowns away from me with this BS Philly push, whatever that issue is. That ain't cool, man. That man got 10 touchdowns and 7 of them are touch pushes.
Yeah.
That ain't cool, man. This supposed to be Saquon's touchdown.
That's why I have him in just about all my leagues.
Who? Jalen? I don't like that, man. That's
good pickup.
It's a great pickup because he's stealing fantasy points from people.
Got him in the 3rd round.
Buster. All right. Oh, I didn't get my pick. Give me I hate to not take Philly at home. That's the problem. This is his first time going to Philly. I don't think it works out for him. That's the only reason he's going to lose the game, though. He might not be ready for that yet. He ain't seen no crowd like Philly yet. There might be a lot to overcome.
But Dan Quinn seen their defense before.
But Marshawn is playing, though. Marshawn will be there. I don't know if AJ don't get the ball out like that. With Marshawn there, give me Philly. Last one, man. Ravens Steelers. It's easy for me. Ravens. There's a prophetic song from the 90s that I sometimes sing when I need to feel the presence of the Lord. And I think this is appropriate for this moment for Russell Wilson and the Steelers. And it goes like this. Let me just sing a little bit of it. Back to life, back to reality, back to the here and now. Oh, yeah. And by the way, there will be plenty of opportunities for Russell to throw that balloon ball up to Mike Williams and George Pickens and everybody. Problem is that Kyle Hamilton will be on the other side of one of them, and Tre'Davious White will be on the other side of the other.
Yeah.
Matabuki and Roquan are going to tee off. So good luck.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens with this one, man. I have to agree with you.
I know where Cam's going. He ain't slick.
You're gonna see why. You're gonna see why I picked this team to beat the Chiefs. This is the team. You're gonna see it, right? You're gonna see it.
Okay. So give Cam the Steelers. And that's our picks, ladies and gentlemen. Our 5 games of the week. All right, man. Who we shouting out, people? Who are we shouting out this week?
Shouting out Reggie in his absence. You know, always shouting out you guys. Shouting out Cheryl Lewis on her birthday today.
Okay, happy birthday, Cheryl.
Yep, shouting out man, just shouting out the 5 gang, the rewatch gang, and just NBA Cup, man. You're gonna see what's gonna happen. See what's gonna happen, man. Y'all gonna repeat? No? Yes? Y'all gonna repeat?
Sure.
No. Okay. Not too confident. Not too confident.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with confidence. I just don't know if I want to.
We just don't know if we care about it.
Right. I'm not sure I want to put that much energy into this.
Yeah.
But But if they do, then great. That's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know. But I need that energy to last all season long. I don't put this much energy into this, and then the rest of the season is trash.
Yeah, we won the cup, and then we chilled, and then we had to fight to make the playoffs. Like,
right. I don't want that. I don't need that at all.
I'd rather not have the cup and be a 5th seed.
Right. Facts. So
Gotcha.
But you didn't know those things, Chad, because you didn't have the cup, nor did you go to the playoffs.
Oh wow, that escalated quickly. I did not see that coming.
But
that escalated very quickly.
We were champs last. Champs last.
Keep going. You'll get it there eventually, whatever you're trying to say. Because you don't want to talk about champs. What you don't want look over my shoulder. You don't want to talk about champs, man. Stop that.
Yeah.
In the same way
right.
the last champs.
You don't talk about the champs, right? Okay.
No, Boston won it last year.
I know, and we won it before that.
Okay, we'll go Yankees.
Oh wow, see that escalated quickly.
You had to do all that.
That felt.
You're doing too much now. You're doing too much now.
That felt aggressive.
You're doing too much.
Very aggressive. I got a shout out since y'all slow bobbing. Let me give my shout out first. I want to shout out to the great Kendrick Lamar once again. I don't think I've ever seen a victory lap quite like this one.
What did he do this time?
How about 7 Grammy nominations, including Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Rap Performance of the Year, Video of the Year. 7 Grammy nominations. Fam. And not for an album, for a song.
You gotta win it. You gotta win it now.
You gotta win what?
You gotta win it. You gotta win the Grammy to put the stamp on it.
No, you don't.
Just for the nomination.
He dissed the man and became a Grammy winner, a Grammy nominee for calling a man a pedophile. That's never happened in the history of music.
I mean, Drake's still doing all right.
This is the greatest. Well, listen, if you want to go out fast, yeah, he's doing fine.
I'm just saying. He's still
if that's the case, the Chicago Bulls are doing all right.
I'm just saying he's still.
If that's
doing
the case.
Right.
If we're doing that, then the 49ers are doing fantastic.
Oh yeah, they got Christian McCaffrey back. Yeah,
Washington Commanders are doing wonderful. They ain't won a title. Who else ain't won a title in a long time? The Patriots are phenomenal right now. Shout out to your Cowboys. They're not having a bad season. They're just not winning anymore.
I don't know.
You Drake fans are rough.
We're gonna see about this halftime show. He can't play that song 5 times in a row.
He don't have to. He got plenty of songs to play.
We're gonna see.
Plenty of songs to play. You'll be just fine.
With Lil Wayne.
But he is gonna play that song in front of 1 billion people. Just for the record. And he might be doing, and he's gonna do it as a Grammy winner. Because one of them 7 Grammys, he's gonna win. Name the other song this year in hip hop that was as big as that. I'll wait.
They're not like us.
Exactly. He's going to win at least 1 Grammy. So
I better hope Taylor Swift ain't in them categories.
She ain't in every category. By the way, can we just have a real conversation for a second? Beyonce led all nominations with 11 for this Country Carter album. Cowboy Carter, whatever it is. There is a chance, and I'm not trying to predict this, but I just know how the Grammys work. There's a strong possibility she may not win in the top 5 categories again. And if that happens, that is pathetic. And I'm not even the biggest Beyonce fan. I am a fan. I like Beyonce. But I'm not like the biggest. I'm not a part of the Beehive. But this woman got the most nominations of Grammys ever in the history of time. She can't win Album of the Year once.
Politics,
and by the way, isn't it insult if she wins it this time for doing a country album? Is that kind of insulting?
Think
so none of my other work was good enough, but my country album was? I don't know. Gonna be an interesting Grammy. That's all I can say. Okay, I'm done. Cam, Chad, who y'all shout out?
I gave my shout outs, man. I gave my shout outs.
I ain't got no shout outs this week.
Who's your shout out?
I give my shout out to the rewatch gang and all. I didn't write my shout outs down, so I can't remember them all.
All right, you gave it to us. You gave it to Reggie. You gave it to the rewatch.
Yeah, I'm getting old, man.
You gave us love. The love was there, Chad. We felt it.
You know, shout out to Doc Rivers, man.
Don't do that. See, that wasn't even necessary. That wasn't even necessary. Cam, bring us back to Holdings.
Shout out to the 5. You know what I'm saying? Back to talking sports. You know, that's just. I'm gonna save my shout outs for this week in sports. There's some big games coming on. I'll give my shout out.
This is interesting. Can I bring this up before we go?
Okay.
Tom Izzo was asked who would be a great successor when the time comes.
Magic or Draymond?
Magic and Draymond. He said we're ideal candidates.
I feel like Draymond.
Magic for sure not. Never. It's too beneath him.
I'm not sure Draymond will be good.
I feel like Draymond was more of the television type.
And let me explain why. Let me see real quick on Draymond, because I agree with you on that. I think Draymond's basketball mind and his old school approach is not going to work with new school kids.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's a good fit.
Yeah, you can't punch kids like that.
You can't punch kids. They will fire you. They will arrest you. Forget firing you. They will arrest you.
Yeah, it's a thing called the portal.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I just don't think it's a good fit. But I get why he did it. I get why he's saying it, but I don't think it's a good fit. I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with Coach Izzo. So, all right. We had fun again, y'all. Hope y'all did too. It's the 5, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Just for those who stuck it out with us, now you're going back to the game. How did I forget this? I apologize. Predictions for this weekend: Tyson, Logan Paul. Who's the winner? Huh? Tyson.
Mike Tyson by knockout.
That's my hope and prayer. Let me just say that. And then John Bones Jones versus Miocic. Or Miocic, whatever you pronounce his name.
Jones.
Call Jones whatever you want. Call him a drug head. Call him an angry man.
He's a winner.
But also call him winner and champion. Give me about John Bones Jones. In a knockout, in a TKO. Stop the fight. I can't believe this man's hitting me like this. Okay, just want to get that out real quick. Okay, that's all we got. Y'all be good. We'll see y'all next week. Do it all over again. 5.
Peace.
Will get you 10 when you're plugging in with the there's no mystery. Let's make history with the 5. Oh, the strongest 2 and 3. Add 1 more plus me and do the 5. Yeah. Keep it on the floor.